Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dishonored 2. On the last video we went, what did we go, 4 hours or something ridiculous? We won't be going 4 hours tonight. Tonight we're going to be going about 2 hours. But we are on the second mission. We made it. We've arrived. So let's jump back in there. Let's see, continue. I guess that's just going to take me where I did a manual save, I think so. Okay, let's see. I already read that. Let's see. Is this the one? If it didn't get me to the right place, I might have to load game. But let's see if this is right.
You ready yet?
I am ready.
Let's set out for Karnaca.
Okay, this appears to be the right one. Yep, I've got all the coins, all the paintings. We did all the special actions as far as I can tell. So let us continue. Chapter 2, A Strange Visit. Something feels off. Find out what is going on.
Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow. I remember this endless cold.
Shouldn't have done those mushrooms.
Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. I gave you my mark for a reason. I wanted to know what happens when you take an honorable man's life away. When you push his face down in the mud. What will he do, given the chance? And what a sight it was. You gave yourself over to blood and terror. Gave it everything you had. Then you spent 15 years making sure it wouldn't happen again. But now it has. And this time, you know where it leads. Will you do it all again? Where is that good man now?
Okay, so we can either accept the Outsider's Mark or reject the offer, which is no powers mode. I do believe we need to do a no powers mode playthrough at some point. But the question is, do you guys want to do that now or do the powers? I would assume we'd want to start with powers, but I'm up for whatever you guys are up for. So what you guys thinking? Last, at the end of the stream, could you look at my trophies and give me tips on getting more trophies? It's an odd request. I'm not really sure what you mean. Like if you want to get more trophies, just get more trophies? I don't know. Use powers? Yeah, that's why. I figured you guys wanted the powers. But, you know, sometimes you guys surprise me. Sometimes I'm like, oh, they definitely don't want stealth. And then you guys are like, yeah, give us stealth. Alright, so we will accept the Outsider's Mark.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along.
Tutorial Blink.
Never thought I'd be here again.
Press L2 to move forward rapidly. Blink allows you to move very fast without being seen, making it useful for stealth since you can blink from one hiding spot to another, or even rooftop to rooftop if you combine the power with jump. Blink can effectively be chained together with assassination or choke if used to approach unaware enemies. You can also blink through glass, breaking it, or blink upward for limited distances. Note that the cursor changes when aimed at a climbable surface or ledge. The mana cost, ooh, that one quick. The mana cost for using the power is low, so the recharging portion of the mana bar will allow you to blink even when you have no elixirs. Upgrading this power changes some of its basic functionality. There's Blink Assault, throw enemies to the ground by attacking just as Blink ends. Greater Blink extends the range of it. And Redirective Blink, time stops if you aren't moving while aiming Blink. Okay, so there's some potential upgrades for this power, but even just the base power, pretty nifty. Oh, God. Well, that didn't work. It doesn't go as far as I thought.
Feels as good as I remember.
And I feel like this... Well, maybe not. It's been so long since I played.
Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne.
I feel like Emily's blink ability was slightly different looking, but I don't know. I wouldn't trust me. What? The Corvo? What are you doing, buddy? That was definitely on the platform. Right? Alright, hold on. Yeah, that's definitely there. There we go. Alright. Well, there's that dude that got murdered in the last place.
I've been here before.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Tutorial the heart. Use the heart to locate runes and bone charms. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes. The heart will begin to beat and glow when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and will beat faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press L2 at particular locations, or while looking at a person. And if I remember correctly, this thing has a ridiculous amount of secrets. Or, secrets isn't the right word, but a ridiculous amount of, like, audio lines.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 2 were empresses. There's a strange power in this place. I will never walk in the sun again. I know it now.
Just keep on squeezing this heart.
The one who took my life walks the world still. But he has withdrawn.
Alright, what happens if I lock the rune? Is that track or is that leave it up at all times? I don't know. No, I think it's up because I've already found it.
Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now what am I? I remember the last day I saw you, out behind the tower. She carries your lessons within her, mine as well.
See what I mean? You can just like keep squeezing this thing and it always says something new. I feel like they've got like some lady hostage in a booth, and she's just there for all eternity, just reading off random lines.
My heart is made of muscle and sinew, but metal and glass as well, and other things.
Who is Delilah really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
I don't remember this dude. Yes. Delilah on the phone. What do you have to say about Delilah, Hart? Nothing? Alright.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
The Dreadful Whale. Meet with Megan Foster and discuss a plan of action before taking the skiff to Karnaca.
Just when you think you've got it all figured out, just as you're starting to relax, you look up and there are wolves at the gate. Wolves with red muzzles. Hungry for your insides. Everything has turned to shit. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18. Boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing, 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor. And I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. In the 36 years since, I've buried countless enemies. Most deserved what they got, but I wonder if that even matters. I've stopped dozens of assassins, but the one who got through eats at my dreams. Who'd have thought I'd come home to Karnaca, the most wanted man in the Empire, following the trail of a monstrous killer? Who'd have thought I'd be on the run again, ready to wade through another river of blood?
Okay. So we've awoken on the ship. This time we're not dreaming or in the alternate realm or whatever. So let's look around. What we got here? Bone charms. Runes and acquiring powers. Runes can be used to acquire supernatural powers. Open the journal and go to the powers tab to exchange runes for power. I think that's different than the bone charms. Ah, there's the bone charms. Bone charms provide minor supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit, or use the heart to detect them from further away. By default, you can activate up to 5 bone charms at once in the bone charms section of the journal. Alright, so we'll pick up these bone charms. And let's see. So we've got bone charms here. The 2 that we got Duelist's Luck. Bullet packs have a slight chance of containing +1 pistol bullet. Cool. And then we got Void Favor. Sometimes supernatural powers consume no mana. Okay, so apparently we can get some powers. Yeah, we got 2 runes. What could we get with 2 runes? We could get an upgrade to Blink. Hold on, how do I target that? Yeah, here we go. So we could get Blink Assault. Throw enemies to the ground by attacking just as Blink ends. I don't quite understand that. By attack... Oh, I think it means getting to your spot and then quickly pressing the attack button. Strategic tips: aiming blink at an enemy and attacking just as the blink ends will deliver a powerful front kick, throwing the enemy forward. Unaware enemies are assassinated normally. And that appears to be the only thing I could get with my 2 runes. Oh, actually, I could get Dark Vision. Dark Vision: see better in darkness, observe living beings through walls. Strategic tips: a pulse occurring at regular intervals will show you the directional facing and view cones of your enemies, and even enables you to see them through walls, giving you vital situational awareness for a stealthy ambush or for sneaking through the area. Also provides visual representations of the sounds you make, further aiding in stealth and helping determine enemy awareness. So not exactly something I want for my style. That's if we're sneaking around, which we have not been sneaking around. Let's see, we could get Vitality, increases your health and resilience. Your health is increased, allowing you to sustain more damage from attacks, explosions, or falling. So that's a good one, potentially, for us. Reflexes. Block to deflect projectiles. Interesting. Preternatural reflexes, allowing you to deflect any kind of incoming projectile with your sword by holding R1. That could definitely come in handy. For getting shot at. We could block the bullets, apparently. Agility increases your jump height and distance. The agility enhancement is a must if you intend to exploit higher ground, making hidden passageways and special areas easier to reach. This enhancement also offers better mobility for close combat and evasion. That could also be good. Maybe agility. Bloodthirst. Build up adrenaline in combat, then trigger brutal melee fatalities. With this enhancement, your actions in combat allow you to build up adrenaline. Assassination, attacking with a sword, parrying, and drop assassination all increase adrenaline. Once you've built up your adrenaline, you can initiate a powerful sword attack that will kill an enemy with 1 blow. Maybe, although so far the enemies aren't difficult to kill. Bone Charm crafting. Craft your own unique bone charms with some chance of corruption. Craft your own bone charms by selecting a combination of mystical traits and expending raw whalebone as a resource. Trait effects are cumulative. If you use a trait more than once, its effect stacks, becoming stronger. Sometimes bone charms get corrupted during crafting and will also have negative traits. Bone charms with 3 or 4 traits are more likely to be corrupted. Sacrifice bone charms to discover new traits and gain raw whalebone. Or whalebone? I'm just making up words. Whalebone. And then Shadow Kill. Oh, this one is... I remember this one. This one's amazing if you're stealthing. So Shadow Kill, turn unaware enemies to ash as they die. Shadow Kill turns unaware enemies to ash upon death. This is useful for stealth since you can time your actions so that a slain enemy fades before another enemy turns and sees your attack. Further, you do not have to hide bodies if you have this enhancement. So this is amazing for stealth runs. But we're not doing stealth this time. So, I don't know. I'm thinking of either going with just straight vitality or reflexes. Or agility. Those 3 seem to be the way to go. Bloodthirst maybe comes in handy later on, but I don't know if that's really a big deal now. Bone Charm crafting, I don't know enough about. And the blink upgrade, I don't really care too much about that. And Dark Vision's only gonna help with stealth. So, agility would be a good start. It would certainly help me get to different areas, although I've already got blink, so I don't know. I don't know if agility's really... I don't know. Well, it does offer better mobility for close combat and evasion, so maybe you're right. Maybe. Yeah, actually, I don't know if reflexes is really going to be that good. I'm going to go with agility. We're going to get more of these things, so it's not like we're going to have to wait long to pick up some other stuff. So let's go ahead and pick up agility and see how this goes. Boom. All right. Oh, right. And while we're in here, Let's go ahead and look at the travel log because it's been updated. So let's see. Yeah, so we're at the edge of the world. Dishonored. Feels like it did all those years ago. Jessamine. And me, just a moment too late. Now Emily. This witch, Delilah. The most powerful magic I've ever seen. She tore away the outsider's mark and made Emily into stone. I will find a way to undo it and to undo Delilah herself, along with her accomplice, Duke Bell. Somehow, I'll make sure they pay for what they've done to Emily. I've dealt with that weasel Ramsey for a start. But thanks to Delilah and the Duke, the whole empire thinks I'm the crown killer. But for now, I'm on a boat, heading away from Dunwall toward my homeland. Seems absurd to write it down. The captain is Megan Foster. Says she's friends with Anton Sokolov, the old royal physician. I have no choice but to trust her, for now. We sell to Serkonos. At least it gives me time to think I need a plan. Or, at least it gives me time to think I need a plan. A plan to save Emily and pull Delilah from the throne she stole. Alright, so what else do we got? We got Goodbye Karnaka, a musician's farewell. 12th. Well, it was pure luck, but I managed to get myself passage to Morley aboard a decent ship. The Dreadful Whale, it's called. Is that a mistake? Shouldn't it be the Dreadful Whale, like the sea beast? I didn't want to risk pointing something like that out to the captain, that Foster lady. She looks like the sort to dump a disagreeable passenger overboard without a second thought. 14th. Goodbye, Karnaka. I won't miss you. Times are getting bad there. I don't know what's more unbearable, breathing mine dust all day long or hearing the constant ramblings of Duke Luca Abel over the street speakers. Every bar I played in, some drunk asked me to sing a song, either making the Duke sound like a hero of the people or the opposite, the worst villain in a generation. I got sick of it pretty fast. It will take a few weeks to get to Morley, give or take some days, depending on the currents and winds, but I appreciate the company of Captain Foster and the other passenger, a Tivian scholar, I think. I tried to help out around the boat as much as I can, cooking, cleaning, and repairing stuff, playing the guitar for them at night. I hope they don't throw me to the sharks when they find out I'm dirt broke. I won't be able to pay my fare when we reach Morley. 19th. Morlayan food seems to suit Captain Foster. She likes the way I use lots of sugar and toss a shot of whiskey into all my recipes, even if she groused at the end of the week for how many of the supplies I'd gone through. 24th. Spent the night on the deck with Megan and Anton, though he slept in a chair nearby, wrapped in a goat hair blanket that looks like it hasn't been washed since it was on the goat's back. I played the guitar while Megan and I drank rum and whiskey, singing sad old Serkonan ballads, and giving silly names to the stars. She even hummed along with me when she got drunk enough, but mostly preferred just to listen. Said I have the same voice as someone she knew once, a long while back. Off and on, I hear her playing the same old audiograph in her cabin, making me wonder if that's who she was talking about. Maybe I'm feeling jealous. 28th. What a fool I am, trying to kiss Megan down in the engine room. She didn't even yell, just smiled a sad smile, like you would at a child who still believes in night spirits. Tomorrow we'll reach Morley and I'll disappear as quietly as I can. I've decided to leave her my Serkonan guitar as a souvenir, and the only payment I can afford. I hope she'll forgive me, and that she'll find whoever she's looking for. Well, there's the guitar. What's this? Travel log. Oh, I just wrote a new entry. The Void. I'd almost forgotten the way it feels to walk in the void. That sickening sensation like falling. Like being abandoned by everything you've ever known. And the outsider. Those dead eyes of his. Limitless black. Of course he offered me the same gift. I thought I might refuse just to let him know I won't be a part of his games. But then I remembered Emily. Trapped by Delilah's magic. So I took it. Anything I can use against the Duke and Delilah. Anything to defeat them and save my daughter. If this gift comes with a price, I just hope it's not too steep. And what will his other gift cost me? Jessamine's beloved voice, trapped in the same strange contraption that kept me company 15 years ago. I've been trying to forget it, but it is comforting to be able to talk to her again. And yet, it's not entirely the person I knew anymore. We finally arrived in Karnaka. I haven't seen the city in years. Nobody's waiting for me there. Neither the people, nor the Duke. Oh, and Lauren Maps has something new. Oh, that's just what I picked up. Yeah, go away. Letter from Corvo. Mr. and Mrs. Mayhew, I am deeply sorry to inform you that your daughter, Captain Alexi Mayhew, was killed in action during the recent coup in Dunwall. Alexi was brave, loyal, and selfless until the end, as she always had been. Since the day she fought alongside the Empress and saved her from the carriage attack, while they were just kids, Emily never had a better friend. It has been an honor to know and work with your daughter. Be assured that as soon as Emily is restored to the throne, and I swear she will be, I'll make sure Alexi's death is properly memorialized. With all my sympathy, Corvo Otano, Royal Protector. Maybe not the best time to write her parents. Might get intercepted. They might find where I am. But hey, I'm apparently honorable. Okay, I think we got everything in here. Limited resources. It's not what you're used to, living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. You'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. Megan. Alright, so that gave us 600 coins, which I believe is more than you usually get, because I pre-ordered way back in the day. So 600 coins there. So there was no bot last night. Was it fixed? Oh, I didn't ban the bot. I can't ban an emote. At least I don't think so. So if you guys see a bot show up and it's particularly annoying, I can ban some of the phrases it's using. Alright, anyways, maintenance list. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home, as a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and the look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the crossbow. I got the crossbow. Let's see, can I equip it in here? I can. Look at that. Mostly for stealth, but I don't know. If I remember correctly, it's pretty much just as good as the pistol, although it probably shoots a little slower. Alright, so anyways, this door is blocked. We can get back there. I don't exactly remember how, but it has to do with finding another way. So we will do that. Hey, Amina, good to see you. Okay, what can we find out here? Some pistol bullets, but I'm already full. We can grab some of these bolts, though. We got another book. A Reflection on My Journey to the Pandician Continent 4. By Anton Sokolov, Chapter 16. 2 dead on our first day on the continent, but the New World was not sated and would have one more. None other than the captain himself. His group had found a cluster of small rodents, much like rabbits or prairie moles. The lure of fresh meat proved too much a temptation for our good captain, who had dined on scant fish and the same rations as the crew all these dreary months. He was able to grab one of the creatures with his bare hands, but the docile beasts were not so tame after all. Having allowed the captain to pick it up, the creature became enraged and delivered several stings from a gland hidden in its tail. The captain complained of heat and itching where the stings had penetrated, but insisted they press on. He died of asphyxiation within a quarter hour. It was suddenly obvious to me that at this rate of attrition, we would not only fail to sufficiently research the continent, but we might soon lack enough crew to make the return voyage. Something had to be done to save the venture, and so I immediately declared myself captain. On my orders, the remaining crew kept to the relative safety of the beach for the duration of the week, though I sent 2 young academy students armed with nets and cages to fetch a live sample of the prairie mole that had so swiftly killed the captain. As first and foremost, ours was a research expedition. Okay.
The jewel of the South. My homeland.
We've returned home, or we're about to. Bunch of dirty rats. I'm not seeing anything. I'm trying to be a little more careful than last stream though, because I missed more than I normally would, and it ended up being costly in terms of time. Apparently I can't just take the boat for a spin. Alright, so we got some Addermeyer solution. We can take this map, or no, we can just inspect it.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Emily. I promise.
That's not far at all. There's Dunwall, and apparently we're in Karnaca, which is right there. It's not like we went up to Tivia. Dreadful Whale Accounting. 6th Songs, out 32 coins, docking and late fee, M. Tallinger. 8th Songs, out 25 coins, ferry and cargo, Knight, Piccolo and Tate. 8th Songs, out 50 coins, crust removal on hull, Shipyard. 9th Songs, out 20 coins, new sextant, Carberry Establishment, I guess. 10th Songs, out 5 coins, gave out coins, Mudlarks. 10th Songs, out 25 coins, chicken, potatoes, oil in the market. 12th Songs, out 10 coins, Anton Seasick Pills, Apothecary on Swain. 13th Songs, out 25 coins, matches, length of rope, Traders Company. 16th Songs, out 40 coins, Night Ferry of Cargo, Piccolo and Tate. 17th Songs, in 6 coins, sold Rockfish, Fishmonger Rawl. Finally getting some money in, not out. 19th Songs, out 12 coins, barrels of oil, slime removal, Shipyard. And 21st Songs, out 20 coins, mutton, carrots, potatoes at the market. So yeah, just brought in money one day. She's not so good at this whole trading thing. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the way into that side room is on the side of the ship. In fact, I think it's right there. Yeah, this is definitely it. I think there's some stuff in here. Well, there's definitely some Addermeyer solution, and yes, we got some copper wires. Times 3, that's 30 coins. Oh, and this book. A Reflection on My Journey to the Pandician Continent, 3. By Anton Sokolov, Chapter 15. At dawn, I set out with the group that forged east, and included 2 other natural philosophers and 4 crewmen. We used blades to clear the vegetation that grew thickly here, and slowly made our way away from the shore up a steep incline. Our purpose was to gather samples of the native plants for our research journals. I found myself pressing leaves and stems between pages and taking copious notes on several species of flora I surmised no human had ever set eyes on previously, when suddenly young Mr. Gravitt from the academy began hopping about and screaming wildly. Chance had bade him pick an unfortunate place to step. Aggressive ant-like creatures swarmed him from below. So many in number were his tiny attackers that we quickly lost sight of him under their onslaught. We finally managed to pull Gravitt from the insects, acquiring several painful welts from where we had come to his aid. Mr. Gravitt, however, was bitten, or stung, as I would eventually discover. So many times he was barely recognizable, swollen unto deformity, over every inch of his person, moaning like a sick bull. He expired before we could carry him back to the beach. Luckily, some of the creatures still clung to him, providing me with precious samples. Yes, my colleague was horrifically killed by tiny insects, but I did get samples. Ooh, got some incendiary bolts. Nice, light things on fire. Alright, so let's go ahead and break that open, and boom. Unlock the storage room door. Complete. You're welcome, Megan.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Megan in a little bit. I'm not done looking around the ship.
Probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
Trying to fix the secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket sealing with a guano coating is the worst you ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you, I swear. I miss you. Well, Mr. Musician, that might be why your attempts failed. Alright, nothing down here. Got some crossbow bolts. Okay. Looks like that's all here in the engine room.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Not ready yet. Alright. Crown Killer strikes again. We saw that before, so that's nothing new. The Shinduri Gift.
For 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right, wherever he is.
The Shinduri Gift, a study by Imora Clipswitch. On the effect of the winds on the Karnakan landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale oil, liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the Isles through these tumultuous years, and it all seemed limitless. But now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folk say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally. Fellow natural philosophers, Karnaca has a unique feature, the cleft in Shinduri Peak, through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant among the Isles. Oof, that is bright. Is that so bright? Alright, I'm actually missing some health, so there we go. Back to full. Okay, nothing here.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the blood flies are bad this year.
And actually, let me use the heart. Don't mind me just holding a disgusting heart thing.
I can see why you like her. She's almost as secretive as you. Megan Foster. She wasn't always a ship captain. It was years ago. The two were inseparable. There was no food, but there was love. Those brief days on the street with her childhood friend. The happiest time she's known. Megan, she can be trusted to a point, but I cannot see past the anger. That much rage can hide things. There was always hunger back then on the streets of Dunwall. Hunger and fear. She learned to be brutal to survive. Back in Dunwall, she almost killed the crime boss called Slackjaw. Once, while he was getting a shave. Some nights, she wakes choking, hearing the screams of a young girl, watching her mother die. I can tell you that for years she was a smuggler, and worse before that.
I told you, they just put a ridiculous amount of effort into these audio lines. This is one character.
She has not always chosen her companions wisely, but she truly cares for Sokolov. I can feel it. I can see why she cares so much for Sokolov. Both of them are trying to atone for their past. But maybe there are things beyond forgiveness. She has secrets I will not reveal. She may tell you in time. It was not her hand that held the knife. Things would have been different for her if her young friend had survived the attack all those years ago. She is a woman formed of 3 fathers: a drunkard, a killer, and an artist. She fell in with the wrong crowd many years ago in Dunwall. The things she did, she can't forgive herself. She was with them on that day. A man haunts her dreams, like a father to her. A man with a scar. He hides himself, even from me.
I'm gonna learn this lady's entire history.
This one has a greater destiny. Beyond Dunwall. Beyond Karnaca. I know nothing more about this woman.
Well, you told me enough. Holy crap. Alright, we know a lot about Megan now.
Mortimer Ramsey, the entitled son of entitled parents. The Duke's coup relied on a weasel like you. Before I leave Serkonos, Duke Luca Abel and I are going to meet face to face, and he'll pay for all this. Delilah's powerful. How is it possible I haven't crossed her path in all these years? Sokolov always seemed ageless. Not now. As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid. With that watchtower, the only way to get to Addermeyer is through the carriage station.
Blood of the Abel House. Chapter 4, Introduction. This chapter will focus on Adithia Abel, steward of Kulero. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Sarkonos. We will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Abel, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Sagunto. Follow along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Abels, through which trade routes to the other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation-state. Even as waves of settlers continued to join Sarkonos from Morley, the Abels balanced growth against Sarkonan culture. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Theodanis Abel, true son of Sarkonos, brave and benevolent. He united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilion swore loyalty to him. One isle, one Sarkonos, united under House Abel. Lastly, we will settle on Luca Abel, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair isle. Okay, don't see anything else over here.
Sokolov's style. It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Huh, they've got history, huh? Okay, got some more crossbow bolts. A Reflection on My Journey to the Pandician Continent 1. By Anton Sokolov, Introduction. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with corlicutes? I don't know what a corlicue is. Adorned with corlicutes and sea beasts, it has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I enumerated the various errors. Chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pandician continent. Oh, how cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to that giant landmass, as if Pandicia were but a few days' journey from Iran. Every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pandicia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition. And so it was on the 3rd day of the month of Earth, under calm gray skies, the great sea vessel Antonio Aquilo set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself. 38 of us total. For what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. Okay, got some Addermeyer solution and some health elixir and Sokolov's notes. Bloodfly study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me, The Bloodfly Epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Bloodflies are exotic insects, unlike anything else found in Sarkonos. I suspect they originated on the Pandician continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in a Sarkonan city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies. Interestingly, in the last part of a bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal. Leaving the swarm, they molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterward, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging natural philosophers.
I miss listening to old Anton Sokolov and his travel stories. He even explored Pandyssia.
Anton Sokolov's investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate, with good wines and spicy foods, without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers, eager to coil around the heart of this empire? As I've learned more, each week for months now, I found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Duke Luca Abel and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch. A betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aim their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily. That much is certain. But when will they strike, and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week? Or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight, taking this leaky tub up through the canal? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know. And if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing, coming home to his native Serkonos without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the Crown Killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of Duke Abel's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye? Alright, we've got an audiograph.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Red Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
So he was recording when he got attacked. Or abducted or whatever. Interesting. Alright, now I do know that we can break this open and kill these blood flies. You can see there's something in there. But eat them up. Alright, we got a dried blood fly husk, and that is worth a whole 5 coins. We are super rich now. Oh, and you can see the heart picked up a rune. And if I'm not mistaken, that rune's gonna be like way deep in the ocean here. If I remember correctly. Alright, that's locked. Don't believe there's any way back there. So yeah, let's go up and get that rune. And perhaps I should save. Especially if I'm gonna risk dying here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and save. Okay, I hope you can hold your breath, Corvo. Here we go. Oh, crap. Hurry up. Alright, got that rune. I should probably go back down and see if there's anything else. But I believe that's it. Another check won't hurt. Anything else down here? Running out of breath. No, I think we're good. Alright. Got another rune. Beautiful. Well, I believe we're done exploring. let's go talk to Megan. Actually, hold on. Does the heart have anything else to say?
I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
Did I get the blocked off room? I did.
Honorable intentions, well-made plans, and yes, love. All drowning in the blood you've spilled. Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world? Even without eyes to look on the world, I see so much. Once nearly all things were hidden. This city is a place of riches, but not all get a seat at the banquet table. Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time. Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too. So many hands built this place, and it is so grand. Was so grand. It could have been a paradise for all.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
All right. So let's see. Crown Killer strikes again. Newspaper clipping.
Addermeyer Institute's been there for a long time, but Hypatia wasn't around when I lived in Karnaca.
So if I remember correctly, we only get the one chance to get the items here. And I don't know if there's a good way for me to check how many coins that we got. But we went through the effort of getting all the coins in the first mission, so we should really continue that here. So let's see, is there a way for me to see how many coins that we got? I know how many coins I got in the first mission. So let's see, I had... does anybody remember? How many coins did we get in that first mission? I feel like it was like 1493 or something like that. I feel like we might have missed a few coins here. So we're at 2125. I got 600 from the pre-order. 1490? That sounds about right, actually. So if that's true, we just picked up 700. Oh wait, not 700. 635. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so 635. Do we know if that's all of the coins on this boat? So basically 35. We got 600 from the pre-order. So are there 35 coins on this boat, or are there more? Because I don't believe we get to come back. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. Don't forget, this is the mission that... General, do you really think that I would forget the mission that's bugged for coins? Me, of all people. I probably still remember this city to this day because I spent so much time searching it that I probably still remember where all those freaking coins are 5 years later or whatever, however long it's been. Trust me, I will never forget that. You can find me on my deathbed and ask me about this stupid city and I'll probably still remember it. Alright, so does anybody know? Otherwise, I'm just aimlessly looking around hoping I didn't miss anything else. Okay, well let me just save over that last save I did. Oh wait, was that the wrong one? Yeah, it was the wrong one. I want this one. Oh, and apparently we're high chaos now. I don't know why it suddenly flipped over. I haven't killed anyone new. But yeah, 35 doesn't seem like enough. Feels like I potentially missed something. Got those... Let's see, so really all that we got the 3 copper wires, and then we got that bloodfly husk. And that's it. That accounts for the 35 coins. So if there's anything more than that, then I missed it. Actually, you know what? I can look. I found that guide. By the way, I need to give that guy some credit because I did not on the last video. So let's see. Yeah, this guy's guide. What is his name? Ah, jeez, where is it? Yeah, this guy's guide on Steam. Le Chat MG. Le Chat MG. He seems to have an excellent coin guide for this game. If any of you are looking for detailed information on it, this guy seems to have it. Okay, so he says... Oh, apparently... Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, so there's the pre-order for 600. Yeah, it looks like I got everything. It looks like I got everything. Apparently, for the no powers run, those runes that I picked up would have given me additional coins, but we're not doing no powers, so it does... Oh man, I gotta sneeze, 1 second. Alright, much better. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like it's just the 3 copper wires and the bloodfly husk, so it looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Oh, new travel log entry. What do we get this time? Investigating Addermeyer Institute. I've been watching Megan Foster closely. For now, I've decided to trust her. Without her, I'd probably be like Emily, trapped by Delilah's magic. So for now, this boat captain is my only ally. If she's hiding something, or even if she's hiding something. I hope Anton Sokolov will be joining us soon. The greatest mind the Empire has ever known. Famous for his paintings and his fondness for King Street brandy. He's managed to get himself abducted by the Crown Killer. Megan Foster says he was last seen being dragged toward Addermeyer Institute. My guess is the killer is a patient. Maybe he needs some treatments. But how could a murderous lunatic be able to come and go to do the Duke's dirty business? The chief alchemist there is Alexandria Hypatia. I've heard only good things about her, but if she knows anything, I'll make her talk. Why is he referring to the Crown Killer as a man? I literally just heard an audiograph with a woman's voice. The Crown Killer's female. Come on, man. Pay attention. Okay, and then we'll clear this lore that I picked up. And since I just did all that, I may as well overwrite that save just in case I need to go back here for any reason. That was... Wait, did you hear me sneeze? Because I thought I muted my mic. Well, hopefully not. I tried to be courteous.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
I am ready.
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Well, I have no idea how you heard it. I thought I muted my mic. Well, sorry about that. Chapter 2, Edge of the World. Find Addermire Station and take a carriage to Addermire Institute. It is the best lead you have for tracking down the Crown Killer. Dude, do you find the movement weird? I guess a little bit. First person movement in tight spaces can always feel a little weird, though.
I'd take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Alright, tutorial chaos level. Your actions affect the world around you. Taking lives will cause Emily or Corvo and their allies to grow more cynical. Too many deaths will lead to higher levels of bloodfly infestation and a darker final outcome for the story. Oh, we're getting the darker outcome. Hey, look, the Rat Brigade is here to greet me. Oh, and they went right into the water. Okay.
The powerful have been putting the screws to the underclass in Karnaca for years now. And the Grand Guard makes up new laws on the spot. You don't know me, but you can trust me. I remember your name from the days of the Rat Plague. I've been through a lot too, but I have to say, it's sad about the old Empress.
Alrighty, so I can tell you right now, the amount of coins hidden in this level is absurd. It's not just coins, it's objects, there's pouches on people. It's crazy, but it is bugged. So we will come 400 shy. I do remember that much. That number will be ingrained in my memory for all time. But as long as we get out of here with 400, we're good. That's as much as is possible.
That's no way to live.
Alright, so let us begin. Hello.
Jewel of the South, they say. I guess that's what it looks like from very far away, huh? No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks. You'll be okay on the docks, stranger. But watch out past the wall of light.
Sharp pull up alongside.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Alright, so this guy's got a pouch.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship.
That's Addermeyer in the distance.
Just don't forget about me. I was pretty sure I took it with me.
Took what with you? No idea what you're talking about.
Sure. Not this time. You still eat meat? All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course I am.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can he be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak?
I just boil everything. Simple as that. It tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating bloodfly larvae. Am I right?
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front of me. And I cook it right away.
That's another solution. I miss the days when you could look at a dinner plate without having nightmares.
Ugh. Imagine if you had to worry about those blood flies being in your meat. Assuming you eat meat. If you're a vegetarian, this world's pretty nice to you.
Something's happened, they say. Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for them. It ain't never safe for the likes of me.
Ooh, bit hot, isn't it?
Alright then. Maybe a little more.
Addermeyer solution.
Is amazing, but I'm going sunblind.
Hello, lady.
The way the ocean shimmers. Oh, beautiful. Let's hope the framing's good. I'm seeing black spots. The silver plate is ready. Looks like there's a weird shadow. Huh, anyway.
Alright, so I was telling you guys about crazy hidden coins. Some of them are down here in the water. Right in here somewhere. Yep, look at this. Did I even remember the exact spot? Yep. Alright, so see that? See how freaking subtle that is? There's ivory scrimshaw, and then there's also these coins. So, let's see. 2 coins, 5 I'm almost drowning. Hurry up. Alright, so what did I get? 7 coins there. And the ivory scrimshaw was 30. And there might be another. Yeah. Yep. Yep, there's 2, 7, 8 coins here. Crap like that. And then, of course, the Addermeyer solution. Told you I'd remember this stuff. Haunt my dreams. There might actually have been another one around the border of the boat. Maybe not. Alright, well anyways, I think I got it all there. I got them all? Cool.
Don't fuss. Well, whatever it is, I got more important things to worry about.
Oh, here we go. Underground shops. Listen, I'm sorry we fought. I get what you're saying about tangling with the Howlers, but they don't run the black market here, really. They just take a cut from all the shops. Yeah, the Grand Guard will crack our heads or shake us down if we get caught, but they'll do that no matter what we do. We're new here, and we picked a bad time to move to Karnaca. We've got to do whatever we can to stay afloat, even if it means dealing with the black market. So I'm going to find the shop in each district across this rotting corpse of a city, and I'm going to get to know the shopkeepers. Butter them up. You're still my love, my apple, even when I yell at you. Even when I curse and throw things. I'll let you make it up to me when I get home tonight. Paisley. No, next vote will be in about a week and a half, General.
I need new boots. Just don't fit right.
Alright, so we've got a note to Perlos. Perlos, I'm posting this letter, but if you're reading it, you've got the brains of a mule. You didn't pay no attention to what I said. You had to come to Karnaca anyway. Alright, fine. But you won't find me and Kamina here, because we're leaving as soon as we get the money. You say you lived here most of your life, so you know the place. And I'm telling you, you're wrong. You don't know shit. The city's changed. When the Duke's son took over years back, that's when everything went sideways. At first, it was all just disorganized. New taxes and fees, some parts of the city heavily patrolled, some districts with no one from the Grand Guard anywhere to be seen. Then things got nasty. Bodies in alleys, the Howler gang going wild, the blood flies worse than I have ever seen. So what'd the new Duke do? He cracked down. So now the Grand Guard are surrounding people on the street, beating them to death. Anybody they don't like, anybody they don't recognize. I told you not to come to Karnaca. Good luck, but you can't say you didn't get a warning. It's me! 20,000 coins, holy crap. I should turn myself in and take those coins. I don't think it quite works that way. Actually, what's it say here? Wanted, the Crown Killer, assist Ducabel in apprehending the vicious Crown Killer. Generous rewards and positions, promise for information leading to the swift arrest or death of the killer. Now known to be none other than the former royal protector. Corvo Atano, the deranged criminal, is suspected to be in Karnaca. Authorities warn the murders will continue until he is brought to justice. Report all suspicious characters to the nearest Grand Guard checkpoint. Do not attempt to apprehend unassisted.
Dust everywhere, no matter what you do.
Alright, here's a map of the Dockyard Quarter. Playing some dice. By himself. She's got a weird look to her.
You have a good time while you're in the
Covering
city.
your face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
You're not from around here, are you?
Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Dust worse than usual today, don't you think?
Dried bow lizard. I don't remember if she has anything. Nope. Oh, may as well talk to her.
I seen Noelle once. Scary, but I ain't never forgot it.
I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
A little pus is all right, but
Sure, there's always been blood flies. I just
don't see any signs of Farrell. He seems to be late.
Or maybe we're early.
We should be here with the Red Shark. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, you'll make it eventually. If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo? We can't afford any delays.
Well, it's fermented red shark, which is a nice way of saying it's fish that's already gone bad.
You can just tell your clients that here in Karnaca, we like it very fermented.
Unacceptable. Farrell is going to pay for this.
You got anything on you?
I told her it was the wrong type of word.
Nope.
But they don't want to listen to me.
I'll probably find myself a card table later on. I got no kids, no wife, neither. There was a girl once, but she left.
Alright, here we go. Got a copper wire. 10 coins.
Don't pick any fights you can't finish. We used to make good money here, until all the Grand Guard shakedowns.
This job is my lifeblood. Don't try anything funny, whoever you are.
You starting your shit around here? We're jumping in. Spooky. Someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want? Hopefully they'll just leave me alone.
Karnaca needs workers. Come to the edge of the world and experience the place of legend.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures, but they can be kind of pricey.
Nothing on her. He's got something.
Hello there.
Yoink. 20 coins.
I'm Sir Conan Blood, through and through. Been here all my life.
I told her, if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it.
I'm first to
Who's
admit,
making trouble?
scared. I'm there. I said it. I'm scared. Something's up.
Don't know you, stranger. Bad time to visit Karnaca.
If that was lunch, then I'm a filthy blood fly. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Hey, you're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaca, then. I've been out of ice for 2 weeks now. Customers don't care much for warm lemonade.
Blood flies are disgusting, Sharon. What's next? That's enough to make a man crazy.
Royal Protector on the run. There is no longer any doubt that the former Royal Protector to the Empress, Corvo Otano, is responsible for the recent string of horrible murders. Corvo is now on the run, confirming our suspicions about his guilt and association with the Crown Killer. Some have even suggested that Corvo himself committed the appalling crimes, as he is a trained assassin and a notoriously violent individual. The Grand Serkonan Guard has promised rewards for any information leading to an arrest, and warns the fugitive will be shot on sight if spotted. Duke Abel recently stated that Lord Corvo will likely receive a fair trial if he turns himself in peacefully and forthwith. Likely receive a fair trial. They don't even try to hide it in the paper. Oh, my heart is beating.
What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Look at it. He's in on it.
What was your cut, Ramus? Gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging and whining.
Tell the truth for once, you lying coward. What did you make on this, Ramus?
Say one more word, Maya.
I'm finished with this guy. Let's rush him.
Ramus, you worm.
Lying sack of shit. Turned on your own people.
That's it. You pushed me. This is your fault.
Oh, he's going for it.
What's the matter?
Huh?
You saw something?
What?
Guess they messed with the wrong dude. Just casually goes back to what he was doing. Oh, he didn't kill them. They're unconscious. I don't think most people snore when they're knocked out. But I don't actually know. Do people snore when they get knocked out?
The job ain't so bad. Beats cheating people all day in a bank.
Dude's so casual about giving two dudes brain damage. Alright, we've got Whaling Territories. That's worth 50 coins. And this audiograph.
Manual. Halfway up, a cable broke and we lost 11 workers. They never even made it into the mine. Those cables weren't made to carry so many people. Pack enough of them in, even kids, and it adds up. After that, the sickness spreads through the crew bunkhouses. That woman from Ademire, Alexandria Hypatia, she used to treat the workers, but she doesn't come around anymore. So what all this means is that we need more workers. There are always people coming to Serkonos looking for a better life. We'll get them into the mines, if I have to club them over the head myself.
She seemed nice. Wait, that didn't add a thing to my journal, did it? Hold on. Why not? No, it did. Minor recruitment. Okay. Okay, I think that's it here.
What happened here?
Look at all that blood. Look at this poor whale. Rune or bone charm nearby, equip the heart. I know where it is. It's in its mouth. Alright, so we got raw whalebone there. That's worth 1. And processed whale oil is 10.
Can you imagine? What?
Are you freaking out about the people over there? Wasn't me.
I've heard the sailors say they actually sing. Can you imagine it? What nonsense.
It says there's a pouch under the bed in that boat? Oh, really? Let's find out. Under the bed. Oh my god, there is. These sneaky devs. Look at how hidden that was. Alright, so here we've got a rune. New rune. So we're up to 2 runes now. We could get a new power. Maybe we'll save that for later. Because we have 2. A lot of those cost 3 or even 4.
You don't normally see many of these beasts this far south. They're like the cold waters to the north. In a day or so, the odor will be tremendous. The guts will burst, then the crabs and gulls will be at it.
Can't wait for those guts to burst. And that's a real thing. I've seen whales like explode. I don't know why they explode. It's very strange.
Not long ago, I crewed a flatboat loaded down with his blue blood's furniture. Hit a reef. We watched it all go down.
Alright, got a couple coins here. And some bread. Okay.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Okay, I do remember there was some stuff over here. There's also some blood flies. Might have to watch out for them. Ooh, God. Alright, so what do we got here? We got raw whalebone. We can grab the crossbow bolts out of this poor whale. I think there's some more around here. Let's see. I feel like there was something else. Yep, right there. Copper wire. And there might be more. Maybe? Oh, Blueberry, you're seeing changes with the director's cut? I haven't even asked you about that. Oh wow, look how much stuff my heart picked up. Wow. Alright, so there's lots of stuff.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwell, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo. The Grand Sir Conan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
I missed some coins? Where? Well, you have to tell me. I'll go back. Alright, got some copper wire here.
I tried living up in Driscoll for a while. Too damn cold. Shitty food.
We're printing new posters soon. That usually brings in a few more workers each week. All I need is a couple more years like 1848. Mining silver had a kind of romantic appeal back then. When I'm out of this racket, I never want to see another dirty face again. With miners, it's all fleas and body odor.
Did you get the 2 civilian pouches and the 5 by the bar? I did get the pouches, I believe, but I don't know which 5 by the bar you're talking about. But I'm actually heading back towards the bar, so I might be getting it.
If things hadn't fallen apart down here, I might have been able to retire this year.
Shinduri Peak Miners Family Committee meeting every 4th day, 9 p.m. West Cape Hotel. Ask for Lucia something. I wonder if that's an important person. Open discussion fundraising for the miners, widows, and orphans. Do you have a son, a husband, or father working in the mines? Do you want to know what's really going on down there? Would you like to spread word about the horrible conditions under which our loved ones are laboring? Join us and share your story.
So many people trying to get away from Karnaca now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
Tonight, I'm gonna find out whether it's true that whiskey keeps the blood flies away. Been working too hard. A man needs time to himself. This city's gonna grind me down. These milk-blooded beggars think the mines are rough. Send them to a whaling house for a few months.
Yeah, you actually got ahead of me there, Nicole.
I think I've got a tooth going. I can smell it.
Oh my god, you can smell your tooth, dude? Yeah, you should probably take care of that. As someone with bad teeth, take my word on it. I've never smelled my own tooth, that's for sure. Alright, here we got...
Sword. Vanguard won't like it.
Alright, maybe he's right. Can I put this away? How do I put it away? I don't know. Oh, I think I just do this.
Somebody's not feeling well.
No. No, that's not it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to put my weapon away. Well, whatever. We'll keep it out. If they don't like it, too bad.
Can't remember the last time I had any meat that wasn't tinned.
Heard they're laying workers off at the whaling slaughterhouse. They say Karnaca is the jewel of Circinus. I like Bastilian better.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, there's some coins around here. 1, 2. And we got that food. So if there is 5 coins near the bar, I did not get them. So it's not those 2. So I don't know which 5 you're talking about. We should probably figure that out. 5 coins near the bar, unless they're up the stairs, because I haven't gone over there yet. Maybe they're up the stairs. If not, we'll come back.
Fellow Circonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Circonos, now Royal Consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
Okay. I know which flower pot you're talking about. That's actually up, not down.
Now, my brother-in-law tried to get me to sign on with a mining crew. No way I'm dying down in a hole.
Okay, so let's see. Let me re-equip the blink. And I'm gonna go up here. So the flower pot you're talking about is right over here. I remember this one. So 1, 2, 3 coins. Alright, now there's a really secret room over here. Right here. Okay, so what do we got in here? The isometry of High Overseer Thaddeus Campbell. 200 coins for that. Diary of a Witch. Third day, found me a dead man on the beach today, draped in seaweed and jellies. His belly so swollen I feared it might burst if I poke it. Half a dozen crabbies scampered out his open maw. I were thinking I might try me some strong magic, the kind that needs a limb or two for full potency, so I carries one of his legs home. Pulled off easy. Fifth day, foul luck. The Angelica bloom was sharp as a sailor's tongue, but still the spell went bad. I don't fathom it, because the leg was big and full of juices. 8th day. Ah, come to me in a dream what went wrong. That soggy leg I used weren't near enough fresh, and it spoilt the magic. Next time I'll make a deal with the Undertaker, and get me a nice recent mort. Ah, nice. And person who thinks they're a witch, but probably is just a weird death fetish. Fun times here. Alright, well, we did get a pouch for 20 coins. This is the wrong time to be eating dinner. Sorry about that. This game can be gross. Alright, so this is not the only hidden thing up here. Let's go over here. And there's another room up here. Oh, and there's a
coins for that cat lab? Well, no more, thank you.
So this guy
This is a dump anyway.
This guy will call the guards if I'm spotted, and I just need to quickly choke him out. How do I choke him out? I don't remember.
Be on your way.
There we go. Oh, I just do that. All right. I don't want him calling the guards, so we'll just choke him out. We won't kill him. Just help him get a nice night's sleep. All right, what do we have here? Letter from Rebecca Fletcher. Dear Alistair, it seems like only yesterday we were watching young Empress Emily launch that magnificent ship in honor of her late mother, gone these 15 years. A beautiful vessel built by your hand. We were so proud. Since the coup, I've been worrying what will become of the ISS Jessamine Caldwin. There's been rioting here, and angry citizens are defacing her statues. For now, the ship sits, waiting in Dunwall Harbor. There are no orders coming from Dunwall Tower. I hope you and Philly are well and that things are calmer in Karnaca, but rumors indicate otherwise. Your cousin and friend, Rebecca Fletcher. Alright, anything in here? Nope. Okay, open this safe up. We got dispersed incendiary release. I think that's a blueprint, and then a blood amber whale statue. That's 100 coins. Nothing in there. Okay, Atomized solution. We got 2 coins, 1 coin. I think that's it. What appear to be it. Got a metronome. Alright, so 3 coins. Yeah, Nicole, did you figure out if I got those 5 coins you were talking about at the bar? Because I don't see anything. And I really need to figure out how to put this weapon away. How do we do that? No, that just holds it with a block. How do I put it away? Ugh, I don't know. Alright, that's a spyglass. That doesn't do anything. I have no idea. That blocks. That seems to do nothing. That does nothing. Oh my god. Oh crap, probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, you think I got it? I don't remember picking up 5 coins. But maybe I did? Okay, well I guess we're gonna keep on keeping on.
Fellow Serkonan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely. Contact the Grand Serkonan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are appropriate.
Alright, I haven't saved in a while. We should probably do that. Okay. Let's go this way. Or this way, I mean. Oh, this guy took down a guard. Hello. And yoink! 20 coins. Alright, and... Oh, I thought he had a pouch too. He does not. That's probably where he got that pouch. And hidden up there is a copper wire. 10 coins for that.
Hey there. What have you got for me?
I can give this guy 5 coins and he'll give me information. I tested this way back. It does not remove your coins, but I guess just to be super safe, we'll save it right here. Just in case I ever have to go back. If I'm missing 5 coins, it might be this dude, but I don't think so. So, there we go.
Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood-fly-infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint. Duke is drunk half the time. And if the Howlers don't rob you, he gets shaken down by the Grand Guard. There's garbage in the streets, and blood flies in half the abandoned buildings. This city has consumption, and no one with half a wit wants to be buried with it. Want to know why people are leaving Karnaca? Because the city is not safe to live in anymore.
Now, what's going on here? He's got a health elixir. Sorry, buddy.
Let's hope you never need help.
Oh, I gave you 5 coins. Go buy a new one. Oh, and he's got sleep darts. What do you need with sleep darts?
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Oh, good.
Come here. I have something that might interest you.
Oh, really?
I promise to make it worth your while.
Mindy Blanchard?
My name's Mindy Blanchard. And that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
You want me to bring you a corpse? What's the story there?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll consider it.
Okay. Mindy wants a body.
There's a basement nobody uses. It's below the dentist office, on the corner just down from the overseer outpost. Bring the body there. Look for the carriage station where the railway goes into the rock. Meet me at the old basement near there, with the corpse. Don't let anyone see you. I'll give you something good and tell you how to get to Addermeyer. One way, at least. The guy's been dead less than a day. No stink. Watch out. The overseers don't mess around.
Alright, what does the heart have to say about this lady?
This is Paolo's second in command, Mindy Blanchard. Early in life, she was someone else. Unknown, she felt like she'd been born into the wrong life. So, she set about making it right. Mindy Blanchard, second in command of the Howlers. She once broke a coffin maker's arm for smiling at her. If she says she's going to hunt you down and kill you in the street, then that's what she'll do. This one answers to Paolo, who is her closest friend and knows all her secrets. She calls them her lovers, those poor souls. She goes after the rich ones who cry and faint at the first sign of trouble. She can't wait to take their pocket watches, jewels, and pride. Resents them for their easy lives. It wasn't enough just to rob them. She yelled and cursed until they cried, just like she knew they would. No, she has no more secrets that I can see.
Alrighty. Let's see, what do we have here? This door is locked, but apparently I can unlock it. Oh, black market shop key needed. I remember that. Alright, anyways, let's go back this way. Oops. Alright, so we can unlock this. Leads back to the street. It's just an easy way to this black market.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine.
The black market. The money you collect can be spent at black market shops to buy and upgrade gear. Find blueprints as you explore and use them at black market shops to unlock new upgrades to buy, including masterwork upgrades. Now, I do remember I don't want to actually spend any money on the items because there's a way to get those for free.
When the Grand Guard comes in, I don't know you.
But upgrades we can do. One new upgrade available. The blueprint you found unlocks one new upgrade. Incendiary Bolt. Immolates an enemy. Cool. So yeah, we don't want to buy gear. We just want upgrades.
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
So we got lots to work with here. Crossbow, a silent exotic weapon crafted from the finest materials, used to launch bolts, sleep darts, and incendiary projectiles. I don't suspect I'll be using the crossbow too much, so probably not going to upgrade that right away. Pistol, mastercrafted with customization in mind. This is the best firearm in the Isles. I could increase the reload speed, and the accuracy, and the magazine. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do all three of those. Why not? I like the pistol.
That deal. You won't regret it.
Alright, that leaves me with 1,980 money. Gear and outfit. Upgrade your carrying capacity for bone charms and ammunition. Silence your footsteps and enhance the magnification of your spyglass. I don't care about the spyglass too much because I'm just going to be running in and killing things. Bone charm slots ×2 is interesting. Although not currently applicable because I don't have enough bone charms. So we'll wait on that. Spring razor storage. I don't have a spring razor yet. Bolt capacity +5. Bullet storage +5. We should probably pick this up.
Glad we could do business.
And what else? Let's see. The folding blade, crafted during the Rat Plague by Piero Joplin. Light, retractable, and razor sharp. Apparently I can get sword crossing. Gives you an advantage in locked sword contests. I don't know what that is, but I kind of like it. So yeah, let's pick that up. Maybe that'll be good. Grenade, a metal shell packed with a thick explosive tar made from refined whale oil. I have it, and I have no blueprints for it, so okay. And mines, spring razor and stun mine, reconfigurable traps that can be used to ambush enemies. So I have the base models, and I can increase reach of the spring razors. I can get a double stun out of mines, apparently. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That leaves me with 1,180 money. I'm gonna be getting a lot more money, so I guess I may as well spend it. Maybe we'll get crossbow stuff after all. Maybe maybe if I do stealth with it, I'll want the extended bolt range. So let's go ahead and buy that for 450. And let's save the remaining 730.
Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
All right, got some nice upgrades. Let's go upstairs. The door's blocked. I got a solution for that. It's called a grenade. Oh, it didn't work? I thought the grenades would open these. Alright, I guess I could... Wait, it says it's breakable. Did my grenade just not work for some reason? Let me try it again. Try to aim it right there. There we go. Alright, the first one didn't work for some reason. It's weird. Let me go back to the heart so I don't accidentally throw a grenade at my feet. Alright, we got a pouch here for 20 coins. Letter to Mr. Weatherby. Mr. Weatherby, you'll have to hire a new shop assistant, and it won't be me. If you want the job, you just have to go get the shop key from my former assistant, you said. Here's the address, you said. Well, sir, you forgot to add that the guy didn't quit, but died somewhere in a building so infested with blood flies that the Grand Guard condemned it. How's anyone supposed to get that key back? There are lots of things I'd do to get a job, Mr. Weatherby, but suicide isn't one of them. I know you'll ask some other poor guy, more naive or more desperate than me, but let me tell you one thing. That is not fair. Carlito Molina. What a strong message for that guy. Sir, that is not fair. Not fair at all, I say. You craven weasel. Now I must depart. Good day to you. Yeah, there's nothing in here. When will you do the Final Fantasy VII Remake 100%? I did. Look at that prompt service I give. I always accidentally throw grenades at people instead of using the heart at them in the first mission because my hotkeys are messed up. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Am I on the second or the third floor? I don't know. There's a cash register there, but I can't open it. I believe I'm on the third floor. Anyways, we got some crossbow bolts. I'm full. Can't get any more. We got a spring razor. Nice. Spring razor. Attach a spring razor to any surface by aiming at the desired location and pressing L2. Spring razors release a cloud of deadly razor wires when enemies come within range. Okay. I got some stinging bolts. Got a grenade to replace one of the ones I threw. Actually, I'm on the second floor. I lied. We got an ivory scrimshaw, that's 30. According to Nicole, there's 60 coins up here. Atomize solution, atomize solution. Okay. Maybe they're in here. Withered ryegrass, that's 20. Still not to 60 though. I apparently missed 10. But where? Are you sure about 60? It's looking like 50 to me. I don't know about 60. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh. Okay, I know what you're talking about. You keep getting ahead of me, Nicole, but I understand. You don't know this place. I know what you're talking about. It's right over here. What is this? Abandoned diary, second day, month of wind, 1851. From my window, I see you once a week. You lean against the light blue wall and open a book. I've noticed you have two hats, one of straw and the other fabric, both light in color. You avoid the sun, a kindness to your pale skin, though I've never seen you roll up your pants higher than your ankles. Modesty, I wonder? I wish I could go outside again, deep in the silver mines by dawn. I rarely saw the light of day myself. The accident happened almost 5 years ago. The explosion threw me onto my belly, crushing most of the fellows from my crew along with my legs, calling down tons of black rock and earth. Their muffled groans of agony stay with me even now. I am unfit for mining or any other work. Most of my days are whiled away as I sit in this crooked chair, looking through my window. Slants of sunlight ease the pain in my legs for a couple of hours each day. My heart waits for the next sighting, for the next time you take your rest in the shadow of the cool blue wall. Sad and a little creepy at the same time. Oh, here we go. Here's that pouch, or it's silver dust. 10 coins. Alright, my heart is going nuts. It seems to have something very close. Yeah, there's a bone charm 16 meters away, but it's in that building. So that'll be for later. Let's go down.
You kill without thought or reason. Slaughter without remorse. This path of yours leads you astray.
Why is she so upset with me? I kill. I'm an assassin.
I've seen many horrors. A child beaten by thieves. A nest of blood flies. Your blood-soaked hands. have I wisdom to convey? I only know that I am weary. Nothing more. Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin and your touch. You want me to point the way, help you onto a path. Now, let us be lost here together for a moment. Even without eyes to look upon the world, I see so much. Once, nearly all things were hidden. Somewhere a noble woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind. He is late with the tea. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way. Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world? Why do so many have so little?
Alright, she's starting to repeat herself.
It was never meant to be this way.
Let me get down. I'll use my magic, my blink. Okay, well, it is 9 p.m. and I feel like this is a pretty good stopping spot. I got all the stuff in this building. I got the stuff in the room over there, or the room up there. And this is a fairly long mission. It's going to be going on for a while. So we got maybe a third through it at most. So there's still plenty to do, but we'll be doing that on the stream next week. So anyway, streams for the rest of this week. I'm going to do Red Dead Online tomorrow. Wednesday and Friday will be Far Cry. I can't remember if Sherlock Holmes starts on Sunday or not. I looked it up and I already forgot. But if it does start on Sunday, then Sherlock Holmes is Sunday. If not, it's going to be Far Cry. Thursday is Death Stranding with Blueberry, and Saturday is GTA. So hopefully I will see you all at some of the upcoming streams, or maybe back on Dishonored next Monday. But anyways, thanks for coming. Hope you had a good time, and I will see you